Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you are in a good condition. Before starting our lesson today, let's pray together. Rizky, can you lead the praying? Today we will study about application letter. But before it, I have some question for you. Lily, what will you do after graduating for the school? Yes, find the job. And what do you think, Sulis? What do you think if you want to get a big salary? Yes, that's right. Find a good job and position. And to get a good job, the first thing that have you to do is write an application letter. My student, it is important for you to know and understand about the application letter, including the objectives, the contents, and also the structure. By knowing and understanding about it, in the end of the lesson, you are be able to create and make application letter by yourself well, and I'm sure it will be very useful for your future. Okay, let's start the lesson. The first is about definition. Application letter is a letter made by people to apply for a job in a company, agencies, or other agencies. The next is the objectives of application letter. The objective of application letter is to attract the employer. More attractive your letter, it will make the impression of the employer is better. The next is parts of application letter. There are several parts of application letter that must be complete in your letter. The first is heading. If your stationery has letterhead, you don't need to type the written address. Otherwise, type your name, address, phone number, and email address. The next is deadline. Type the date of your letter to 6 lines below the letterhead. If there is no letterhead, type it below the written address. Next is inside address. Type the address name and address. The next is salutation. Type the recipient's name here. Type Mr. or Mrs. to show respect, but don't guess the spelling or gender. Some common salutation are Dear Mr., Dear Mrs., etc. The next is attention line. Type the name of person to whom you are sending the letter. And then subject line. Type the topic of your letter in all uppercase letter. And the body. Type to space between sentences. Keep it brief and to the point. The next is complementary clause. What you type here depends on the tone and degree of formality. The next is signature line. Leave your blank lines after the complementary clause to send your name. Send your name exactly as you type it below your signature. And the last is reference. The reference consists of your full name or your name of company. For example, Korea Najma, Caroline. Okay, my student, that's all our lesson for today. I hope you can get new experience for this letter. And don't forget, tomorrow will be continue with discussion. Keep spirit and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.